Alright, so what brought you all together as a band?
I guess it's a love for old time music.
Yeah. Grew up playing mostly old time stuff.
Yeah, came across the old banjo that my uncle had and started learning, and me and Robert getting together on the front porch and learning old songs, writing new songs, and that's kind of how it all got started.
Anything to add, fellas?
I mean, I was playing, you know, I've always loved country music and the old time type stuff, and you know, we started playing around with different people and stuff like that, and you know,
I met played with us earlier in the.
Yeah, I played snare drum for a couple months, and until some crazy person took me away. But hooked up back with these guys and saw what they were doing, and I was like, hey, I want to be a part of that, and so I just called them up and said, hey, you know, let's see what happens, and you know, just kind of clicked and went from there.
What's the music style? Is it predetermined, or have you guys coming together as a group to make the sound that's Carolina Still?
It's not predetermined.
Music style.
Yeah, music style. It's not really predetermined. It's just kind of what we get together and what comes out of. You know, we don't sit down and figure out a song and say, well, we got to play it this way so it sounds a certain way. It's just whatever comes out and feels natural, and that's the style that we have.
So you guys just kind of let it flow, write whatever you want to, and then just more or less let the instruments do something?
Yeah, we just, you know, write whatever comes natural and go with it and see where it goes from there. Everybody puts in their, you know, thoughts on everything, and usually comes together pretty good and clicks pretty well.
It usually starts with a guitar lick, or you know, a fiddle lick or something like that, and throw some guitar behind a fiddle lick or something, and then, you know, just grab the bass and drums and just see what fits, and just, you know, try some stuff out, and next thing we know, you know, stuff starts clicking, and it just kind of grows from there.
So it's all collaborative. There isn't one main songwriter kind of lays down a blueprint?
Justin writes a lot of the lyrics, mostly these days, for some reason.
Although recently we've done a couple tunes where, you know, everybody...
Yeah, we try to get everybody to pitch in on stuff, but yeah, it works. Sometimes it don't.
you guys start with a certain instrument at all? That if you're thinking about a song with certain lyrics, or do you go, or do you bring? How do you start the song originally? Is it just a hum in your head or a melody?
Usually I'll get like a line or a word or something in my head, and then I'll just build off of that. And you know, most of the stuff I write is story-based kind of stuff. So usually I get a line in my head and I start building on that line, and then I'll put some guitar to it and then bring everybody else in and kind of fill out the song.
Sometimes the song itself starts before the lyrics.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, I might have a lick on, like you were saying, might have something on the fiddle and put some guitar to it, see how it works. And maybe start with the guitar. Never any telling.
It's a true collaboration.
That's it.
Yeah.
Old Black Crow was an interesting one that it started out with Robert playing a little banjo lick. You know, Robert don't even normally play the banjo, and he was just messing around with it and came up with this lick, and I heard kind of a tune to it and started playing from there, and then started writing, and then we were actually working on other songs. I think we were recording or practicing or something, and then we just all kind of started pitching in, and Billy started writing some lyrics, and Justin came in there and helped silent it up and got lines, and it was kind of different from our normal, but it was a pretty cool creation, that process that happened through that.
Yeah, we had a song in about 20 minutes.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Just right then and there.
I got fired from the banjo playing being my lack of banjo.
We were tracking the drums to Honky one time.
yeah.
And I heard him picking that banjo, and then Adam came up with like the first verse, and I don't know, like it was the I guess the groove of the song was kind of infectious, and so I just kind of ran with it and wrote some more verses, and now we got a song.
Yeah, pretty much every song, it's got a different story about how it was written. So.
Oh, my crow had gone away from the quiet, dark, starry nights, away from the home, away from the chickens, and up in the sun, big city lights. Oh, black crow, oh, black crow, oh, black crow, where have you gone? Oh, black crow, oh, black crow, oh, black crow. Oh, black crow, if you stay, you be another black crow in the grave. Oh, black crow, oh, black crow, oh, black crow, where have you gone? Oh, black crow, oh, black crow, oh, black crow, oh, black crow, have you been gone to the city in a life? Oh, black crow, don't you change your ways, come back to my home state. Oh, black crow, oh, black crow, oh, black crow, where have you gone? Oh, black crow, oh, black crow, oh, black crow, where have you gone? My bones are rising, I know it, know it, need a love system. I know, my bones are rising.
I got into guitar, playing guitar for country music, and hearing all the songs that my dad played when I was growing up and stuff like that, and just started learning and playing with different people and different stuff, and met up with these guys through a friend of ours. Played snare drum for a while, and then kind of went on and did my own thing for a bit, and then a few years later, Justin had asked me if I knew a bass player, and I was like, well, I've been playing bass for a little bit, and I'll give it a try. So me, Robert, and Justin met at Justin's house. I grabbed the upright and I said, let's just see what happens. And so we played through some songs and stuff, started clicking, and from there just developed into pretty good chemistry between us.
Not really. Not that one.
Coming out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I hope the camera's still going.
Abandon this idea.
JB, we're gonna have to put a video together of just him on this song.
Yo, Adam, what the f*** is running out of tape over here? Ready?
What's your favorite song?
I don't have one. I like them all.
Like them all?
Was the music style, or your music style, is it predetermined?
It comes out all the time because we're from the background. I grew up on old time music, so I started out playing it for a long time, and played rock and roll, and came back to this. Recording with JB was pretty fun. It was different. Good atmosphere. Definitely good cooking. Wish we could have stayed longer, but we did what we had to do in the time we had.
I went up on my boat, get my horn blown. Gonna hear my good guess that I'm coming my boat. Roll back chicken and crow, they roll back chicken and fly away. Roll back chicken, I like chicken pie.
Did you want me to do something else?
Let's try it.
I'm standing here looking at the fields what used to be. Corn and tobacco's finally I can see. Now all I've got is handfuls of dust. My old green tractor turns the color of rust.
It's a great atmosphere being there. Very down home, relaxed. We did the first album ourselves, and it took a lot of time and effort, so we figured we'd let somebody else do the turning the knob. So we used JB Beverly and Buck Thrillkill down at Rebel Roots Studio in Fayetteville. Granddad, he had a small farm that I grew up on, and that's basics for, you know, some of the color of rust that's going to be on the new album. Some of the songs, you know, remind me a lot of growing up on his farm and stuff. And it's just it's cool to bring in that old, you know, traditions, and, you know, for younger generations to enjoy. I think we bring in a different, you know, energy and all that younger people can appreciate, as far as like just bland traditional bluegrass. A lot of younger people, or they don't want to listen to it. But
people relate to things that happen to them too.
I guess I got in the band about 5 years ago, and I moved to North Carolina from Kentucky. And growing up in that state, it's always surrounded by traditional music and bluegrass, and so it just kind of was what I grew up with. In my opinion, I think that this group right here has the best chemistry, and it rounds everything out pretty completely.
All right, let me get the whole kit.
Like, I don't know, 3 full days of recording and tracking.
Yeah, if we weren't sleeping or eating, we were working. Most bands, if they're worth a damn, they're going to evolve over time. They're not going to stay the same. And when you record an album over the course of 6 months or longer, the band's going to change a little bit. So they might be a different band when they start recording than they are when they're done. And we were able to do this in basically 3 days, and I think that's important because I don't think we changed that much in those 3 days. I had a couple one and dones.
Shut up, Billy.